Hey, we got going on here. Welcome, episode 4, Dumpster Rental Podcast. Make sure we get it right. All right, we good on that. We good on that. Mic check, mic check. How everybody doing out there? Episode 4, man. I had a totally different. I had a totally different plan for this video, but somebody did ask me a great question. I believe it was Big E. Big E, if you all let me know. Big E asked me, "Can you be successful in this business?" And I thought that was a great question. So we're gonna talk about it. I thought that was a good question. Can you be successful? Give it a few more minutes. Let some more people jump on. If y'all on, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. What's up? What's up? Yeah, Big E asked me, "Can you be successful in this business?" So, what's up, bro, from Nashville? Shout out Nashville. Omar, what's up, yo? What's up, man? Calvin, what's up, G? I hear you. Appreciate it. Jeremy Peterson, what's up, man? All right, I'm good on the mic. Y'all in here, drop some comments. Let me know. I want to see who in here, and we gonna get to it. Matt, what's going on, man? All right. For those just jumping in, we're gonna talk about, can you be successful in this business? That's what we're gonna talk about. John Doe, what's good, bro? Tampa, Florida, what's up, man? Hey, did y'all just have another hurricane down there? Down there in Tampa? Whatever it was, it brought some rain up this way. Came close. Yeah, it brought some rain up here to Savannah, Georgia. I know that. We're gonna give it one more minute, give some more people to jump on, and then we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna jump right into it. So Big E asked me, "Can you be successful in this business?" And when he sent that, when I seen that comment, the first thing that came to my mind was yes and no. Like, and I'm seeing this trend, right? And I feel partly responsible for it because I'm seeing this trend of people starting this business, and that's great, man. I want Listen, I'm all for entrepreneurship. Like, I want everybody to like own their own business, work for themselves. That freedom, financial freedom, financial freedom is our only hope. So I'm all for it. But the thing about it, and I said this before, the thing about it is this business is simple to start. It's super simple to start. Like, all you need is one dumpster, whether that's a utility trailer, whether that's a dump trailer, or whether that's a roll off. That's all you really need. And you can get started, but the problem is, can you continue to be successful after you do get started? That's where the issue come in there. And in my humble opinion, my very humble opinion, it's going to be yes and no. You can be successful, and you can't be successful. And here's why you can be successful. One, it's simple to start. Two, you don't really have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't really have to be knowledgeable in a sense, right? It's not like a business where you got to have a certain skill, like electrician or plumber, or a contractor where they do construction work. Is not a business where you got to have a skill. Basically, the only two skills you really need is A, knowing how to back up a trailer, and B, some great customer service. That's really the only two skills that you need. So it's real easy to do. It's real easy to do. And if you can do those things, you can be successful. And I feel like if you know how to drive a trailer and you got great customer service skills, I feel like your foot is in the door to be successful. But it doesn't stop there, right? So like, first of all, what is success? Like, and I guess success is like, it depends on the person. What is success? My success may be different from your success. Your success may be different from everybody else's success. Robert, what's up, man? Matt, if I start with a dumpster trailer, is it better for commercial use? Jay Dennis, yo, what's up, Jay Dennis? Matt, no. If you start with a dumpster trailer, do you mean a utility trailer? If you start with a utility trailer, you want to stay away from commercial. You want to stay away from commercial use. But so back to, can you be successful in this business, right? So like, if you start with one dumpster and that's what you get, you start with one dumpster and you jump head first into it. Here's the problem with that. Here's the issue you're going to run into. You're not going to have enough dumpsters to satisfy your clientele need. It's just there's no way you're gonna be able to do it, right? Like, because you have to advertise to get your name out there. There's no way for you to meet all your clientele with one dumpster. And so the next objective is to get another dumpster, obviously, right? But the hard part about that is, a and granted, I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking from how I started. It may be some of you out there with 10, 15 grand and you want to get in this business. It may be some out there you got some no way. But my budget for this business was $2,500. Literally. $2,500 was my budget. And I hit that budget. $2,500, I got started. So I could not spend, or I did not plan on spending anything outside of that $2,500 for me to get started. So I spent 25. I got my first dumpster. Now here's the problem. Now my business, I have to make enough money to buy a second dumpster. Well, that's kind of difficult because you got your dump fees, you got your expenses, you got your gas expenses, you got your truck maintenance. If you start with an old truck like I did, I mean, that truck maintenance is going to be doubled. You got your insurance fees. You're going to flat tires. You're going to get a lot of flat tires. So while you trying to save up to get you another dumpster, you also spending money, because this business, it takes money to make money, obviously. And that's what any business, right? Like any business, it takes money to make money. So when you trying to get to that next step and get to your next dumpster, that's going to be the biggest obstacle. Because, and also keep in mind, you want to have you like an emergency fund to the side. So before you can even get your next dumpster, you want to set you up an emergency fund to the side, just in case you break down, just in case your engine go out, or your flat tires, like I mentioned, your battery die, or you get stuck somewhere. You got to call a tow truck to tow you to the shop or to your house, wherever. You got to have money to the side, and also you got to be able to be in a position to where you have enough savings or other money coming in. Because if you strictly depend on the dumpster rental business for your main source of income, it's going to be tough. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done. But it's going to be extremely tough, because now you need that money to pay your bills. You need that money to pay your bills. You need that money to keep your business going. It's going to be tough for you to find the income to grow your business. Whether that be paying for advertisement, running ads, running Facebook ads, running Google ads. That's going to be tough. And that's where a lot of people is going to quit. A lot of people is going to quit because and this is if you starting with one. Like I say, my budget was $2,500. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to quit because I'm like, okay, I'm obviously I need to grow, but I can't grow if I'm constantly spending money to back into my business. So you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna ask yourself, okay, is this business really something I want to do? A lot of y'all are going to break at that point because it costs money to grow. Unfortunately, in this business, is nothing comes easy, right? Everything comes with a stick and a carrot. The carrot is easy to start, but the stick is difficult to grow because your next piece of equipment unfortunately costs money. Like whether you is a utility trailer, whether it's a dump trailer, whether it's a roll off, your next piece of equipment going to cost some money. So that's gonna be a difficult one. Let me look at some of these questions. If I started with a what's up for PA Brian? What's up, man? How you doing? How long have you been doing this? Since the beginning of COVID. If you can start, if you can start over with 5,000, would you come out the gate with two trailers? If I can go back and I can start with $5,000, I would not buy two trailers. I would buy me a dump trailer. I would buy me one dump trailer, and I would go from there. And here's why. Here's why I would buy one dump trailer. The reason for that is because with a dump trailer you can make more money. You can haul, and I said this before. You can haul gravel. You can take deliveries. You can haul heavy equipment, heavy duty equipment. With a dump trailer, you can make more money. With a utility trailer, you really kind of limit yourself. And I don't listen. I'm all against. I'm all for utility trailers. Hell, I started with one. So when it comes to utility trailers, I'm a big fan of it. But if I can go back, if I have 5K, I'm buying me a dump trailer because the issue is going to be, like I just said, putting more money into your business so you can grow it. And with utility trailer, you limit yourself. You're gonna turn away a lot of jobs. Like for example, shingles, right? Like if you got a utility trailer, you can't take shingle jobs. But with a dump trailer, you can. So just looking at where I'm at today, and if I can go back to answer your question, with $5,000, I would get me a dump trailer. But then again, I don't know what state you from. So I was talking to somebody out in Cali. They dump trailers like 9 grand. So I guess it just depends on what state, city, and state you in. What size dump trailers? And thank you. With 5K, I probably would start off with a 10-foot long dump trailer. I probably would start off with a 10-foot long dump trailer. I'm in Virginia, so yeah, I think Virginia. You're not too. I guess you're not too far from Georgia, but you should have some good prices on dump trailers. I made $1,030 in my first 5 days of business with my big tex dump trailer. Wolf, this money is real. Rent my dumpster speedies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, D Walker, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yes, man. Like, the money is real, y'all. The money is real, man. The money is real, but I feel like I'm obligated to tell y'all, to be honest, completely transparent with y'all. Like, the money is good, but you know, and D Walker, you can tell them, man, like it's a lot to go into it. Like I say, it's a carrot and stick business. The carrot is you can make money, but the stick is it's a lot to go into it. It's not like you can just go and make $1,000. This equipment ain't cheap, y'all. So, and the only way you're gonna grow your business is buying new equipment. Unfortunately, it's not like a let me see, what's a low overhead business. It's not like I'm gonna use a plumber for example, right? If you was to start a plumbing business, you know, if you grow your plumbing business, all you need is more customers and maybe a helper, right? Like you can continue to grow without spending that much money. You can maybe invest in tools there, tools here, but there, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see a plumber dropping five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, $20,000 just on some equipment. And if he do, it's gonna be very rare. So Big Tex Dump Trailer is a good brand. Yes, yes, that is a good brand. I've heard good things. I've only heard good things about that brand. Rated R Live. I did a delivery today with my dump trailer for pallets. I've been booked this whole week. Oh man, you took your message away. I couldn't even see it. But yeah, congratulations, man. If you got booked, you got your first book, your first job. And a lot of people hit me up, man, saying they taking their first gig, they doing their first gig, and that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm excited to see a lot of people. I'm all for it. I'm strictly all for entrepreneurship. But dang, I need to get in this business. Y'all making bank. Jeff, no thanks. What's up, man? Yes, man. Yes, this money, this business is very lucrative, y'all. Right, right. Like going back to the topic of this video, can you be successful? Like it's a mental game. You know what I mean? Like it's real tough on you mentally because you know where you want to be at. You know where you want to take your business. You know where you want to go, but if you don't have the capital, or if if you set yourself, and I don't know, most people who want to start a business, the objective is to spend as less money as possible to get in, to make more money. That's the objective, and like it's tough, man. It's tough mental, and if you not strong mentally, if you're not mentally strong, then I don't think you can be successful in this business. Because yes, you can get in it for the low, but man, trying to get in it and trying to grow, trying to establish yourself, trying to get out there it can't happen. It can definitely happen. It can definitely happen. Gas, landfill fees, insurance for vehicles, and time. And I have a job working 15 days a month. Yes. Rent my dumpsters by Speedy. Yes, man. So you doing this business, you already know, right? Like it's very lucrative. Yes. How much are the dump fees in your area? My dump fees range between $30 to $90. It takes patience. Rent my dumpsters Speedy. Yes, it takes patience, man. Like like here's another reason. Like I feel like I am partly responsible for, maybe a small piece responsible for, people wanting to get into the dumpster rental business. And I know I show you guys, I talk about how good it is, and how things going and all that. But I also want to be transparent and let y'all know that, like Speedy just said, it takes patience, right? Like you may start doing this business and you may not crack the code until 2 months down the line. You may be slow for your first 2 months, your first 3 months. You may be slow, right? Like you may be you may got to figure some things out. Like you may be in a really area that's heavy on the competition on end. So it's like that's gonna be tough trying to navigate it and guide your way through it and break in. So it's heavy on you mentally. And let me tell you, these dump trailers hold their value, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's been times where I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm about to sell everything, and maybe I'll start over, maybe not. But I just kept going. I just kept going. $34 dump fee where I'm at. That's a good dump fee. Marketing is a big overhead that we don't think about. Bruce Alexander, yes, marketing is a big overhead, but here's my take on marketing, right? Like I want to get in a position to where I feel like that cost can be cut, not now, but in the future, right? Like I want to build my business and I want to build my brand to the point to where I don't have to pay for marketing. Like you Google dumpster rental business and my brand it stands out from everybody else. You gonna automatically choose me. That's my whole goal. But until then, yes, marketing is a big overhead. But that's my goal. Y'all hearing it today. My goal is to build my business, build my brand to the point to where I ain't gotta pay for the marketing. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because if I can cut that out, man, my profit margins would jump up. Hey, Wolf Guy, what do you think about financing a dump trailer to get started? So many different things you can use them for. Robert, that's a good question. Okay, financing the dump trailer. Here's what I think about that, and I don't agree with it. right? But before you run with that, hear me out. The reason why I say don't finance a dump trailer is because you can go and buy you a utility trailer, put in some work, and just buy the dump trailer cash. That's the only reason why I would never go in debt for a dumpster, a roll off, or whatever, right? Like, because the interest rate is going to be, and check with your bank too. If you can get a nice interest rate, but see, most banks don't finance equipment like that. So if you can get you a nice personal loan with an interest rate below 6%, maybe 4 or less, 5 or less, then go for it. But with a little sweat equity in a utility trailer, you can get you a dumpster, a dump trailer in like 4 months. So that's why I don't agree with that, getting debt for a dumpster or a dump trailer. And also, here's another reason why you don't want to get debt. You're going to be cutting in your profit margin. So you already got low dump fees. I mean, you're not low dump fees. You already got dump fees. You already got you're paying for your marketing. You already got your expenses, your overhead, your gas, your tires. You already got a lot of stuff that you have to do, and on top of that, you got a big 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 debt you got to pay on the dumpster. So I mean, it's really just depend on you. I wouldn't do it simply because you can get your utility trailer, put in a little work, get you some residential clients, put in a little, do the pallet, do the pull off, and save you up money. You can get you one. You can pay cash for it, and because you can pay cash for it, you might can get it a little cheaper. Oh, y'all got some questions in here. You motivate me, big homie. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. $44 where I'm at. Mocha Missile Time. What's up? Yeah, cheap. Y'all got some cheap dumb fees, man. Y'all gonna be making more money than me because my dumb fees ain't cheap. I feel untouchable now. That's what's up, man. Financing could kill you if you just starting. Yes, man. Listen. And here's the thing. Why I got y'all on my live, right? And I try not to address this on YouTube, but like I get these emails from like other people on YouTube, and they telling me basically it'd be hate. I'm not even gonna share what they say, but it's crazy. I look at what they doing, and they financing everything, and I'm like, there's no way you can make money because I'm doing this business. There's no way you making money if you finance everything. There's literally no way. If you got a truck note that's $800 a month, you got a dumpster that's another $300-400 a month. Like there's literally no way you're gonna be making a lot of money. Now, granted, some people love that, some people know how to do it, but not me. It can absolutely kill you in the beginning. It can kill you in the beginning, and plus, you don't even know if you want to do this business or not. Like, why go get some debt on something you're not even sure about? Like put some work in. Or if you don't want to put some work in, if you don't want to start your utility trailer, save up. Go get you a second job. Go work if you retired or whatever the case may be. Just save up for the money. If you gotta save your income tax check for 2 years, do that. Like, don't go get debt on for something you don't even know about. But then again, that's my take on that. Like, I'm not telling you to not go get the debt because you may get you may go finance you a dump trailer and you may kill it, and then you may buy your next dumpster cash, and then you got to save up and pay it off. So I'm not going to put my limitations on you. I just don't agree with it because I feel like there's multiple routes you can take to get to where you're trying to go, and it's cheaper. I'm all about saving money, man. Like, the more money you spend, the more money that come in and the less money that go out, you on your way to the top. I brought mine outright. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. For $8,000. See, $8,000. You bought your dumpster for $8,000, man. And here's another thing about them dumpsters. They hold their value. So a year from now, he can sell that same dump trailer for like $7,200. $7,500, and get majority of his money back. But if you take a loan out on it, it's crazy, man. 7 by 14 by 4, 15 yard. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. I like how well the trailers hold their value, brings down a lot of risk. Yes, Jeff, no thanks. Yes, that they completely hold their value. That was like one of the things for me that made me decide to go into this business because I already knew because I always knew in the back of my head like, okay, if shit don't work out for me, I can sell everything and get 75, 80% of my money back. So that was just like I was just like, fuck it, I'm about to do it because I'm not losing anything. It's not like I'm about to drop this money and I can never see it again. So they definitely hold. They definitely. And I tell people, if you got a car, sell your car. Like sell your car. Or trade it in, get you a truck. Maybe use the rest of the cash, get you a dumpster. Jeremy Peterson, a 10-yard utility dumpster for 2,500. Is this a good price? A 10-yard utility dumpster. Yeah, I can't really answer that because it depends on where you at. It depends on where you at. 2,500. It doesn't sound bad. It's not like it sound outrageous. Like it's not like, oh damn, that's the highest price. But it's a lot of variables. But it's ballpark. You in the range. You in the range. How you get your name? Charge up service. How you get your name? So before COVID, I was a bounty hunter, and that was just my bounty hunter name, and I started this business, and I just kept it. I actually so here's the thing. So here's another thing too. Why I got y'all here. So with the bounty hunter, I had went on a leave of absence, and today I officially quit. Um, I officially quit bounty hunting. So man, and trust me, like when I did I just felt like so relieved, man. Like I just felt like, man, like I don't have to do that shit no more. But that's a great feeling. Young Guns, again in. What's up, man? You out there in Augusta? What's up? Convert my dump truck to a dump. Convert my big truck to a dump truck by putting sides on the back on it, and do a junk removal. So we'll be doing both. Local missile time. That's what's up, man. And listen, anybody you doing this business, that's like a thing going around on YouTube, like junk removal versus dumpster rental. Which one is better? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna just straight be honest with y'all. Junk removal is way more lucrative. Like junk removal is way more lucrative. And here's the reason for that is because you might can go do a clean out for like $700, $800, or even thousands of dollars. I'm not a big fan of junk removal because I want to get to a point to where I'm not doing no labor. So but if you guys know somebody, if you got a partner, if you got a close friend, if you want to go into business with somebody you trust, I would definitely get into like junk removal. Now, when I first started out, I was doing a little junk removal jobs, but I had somebody helping me out, and then when the country opened back up, they went back to work. So I was just like, man, I'm not about to hire nobody and do these junk removal jobs. So junk removal is way more lucrative. Like I know people say dumpster rental was good, but junk removal is way more lucrative. So if you guys got like somebody y'all can work with, because all you really need is two people. You get you two people, and y'all can knock the junk removal out for sure. How do you go about finding dumpsters, especially the metal one without the hydraulic? They listen. They are all. Are you referring to David? Are you referring to the utility trailers? If you see a utility trailer with metal walls on it, it was fabricated. Utility trailers don't come like that. So you basically mean how do we find a trailer, not a dump trailer? You're trying to find one, and they fabricate it. You either got to find somebody who fabricates them, or you got to find somebody who's selling it. So look, search Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Let Go, Craigslist, but they don't sell utility trailers with the walls like that. That's like a rare thing. If you see one, it's fabricated up. Our first bid was 7,500. They thought I was crazy. They thought it was too low. Yeah, man. Yeah, like you could make a lot of money in junk removal. That's what's up, Mocha Missile Time. That's what's up. David, yes. PK, cool, makes sense. Okay, cool. Gotta do that there. But yeah, so back to the topic real quick, y'all. Like if if you guys are weak mentally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like I'm gonna just be straight. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up. If you weak mentally, this business will break you, right? Because if you're not patient, this business will break you. If you're not good with money, this business will break you. If you're not strategic, this business will break you. And for the second time, if you're not patient, this business will break you. Like this business will shrink. If you in this business for the money, like if you just like, okay, I want to get in it and I want to make the most money possible, you're gonna fail. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You're gonna fail, and you probably won't last 6 months. Yeah. Like, and here's what I mean. Like, I want to make the most money possible. There's a difference from making money and chasing money. I mentioned this in my last video I uploaded. Right. Like, if you go and chase the money, your business is going to fail. Here's what I mean by that. So, matter of fact, I'll give you a perfect example. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I can't remember, but I get calls now. I get calls. People be like 35, 40 miles out. How they start calling me, I have no idea. But I can go chase that money. I can go absolutely chase that money. But here's what I'm looking at. My truck is a piece of shit. It's a 2005 F-150. I mean, man, it's a piece of shit. I got utility trailers. It's not meant for this. Utility trailers is not meant for this. I just figured out a way. The utility trailer is just a way for me to get my foot in the door, right? So if I go out on a daily basis driving 40, 50 miles chasing that money, I got to think about the maintenance that I can't see, the finances that I can't see. What if my truck break down and I'm like 45 minutes away? Now I got to pay, the tow truck driver to tow me back to my city. What if I catch a flat tire? I'm in a rural area. So what if I go out there, I catch a flat tire in the middle of nowhere? So now I gotta, and let's say my spare go out too. So now I gotta find a tire shop, like I'm putting additional miles on my truck. Let's say I go out there and, my truck break down. Like it's just so much shit that can happen, that the finances that we don't see. And I can absolutely go out there and chase that money, man. But all money ain't good money. So if you get in this business not being smart, not being strategic, then you won't be successful. Like you just absolutely you won't be successful. Like don't chase the money. The money will come to you. Trust me when I say, if you right now, if you watching this, if you're listening to this, and you are not making no money, business is slow, the phone is not ringing. Trust me when I say, man, the money will come. The money will come. Don't go out there chasing it. If the phone ain't ring all week, and then Friday somebody call you, and they say they got 20 squares of shingles, and you run a utility trailer, don't go take that, because that will be your only first customer. Now, if you got a dump trailer, cool, but the phone ain't ring all week. Let's say it's Friday, somebody call you, and they say they got 6,000 pounds worth of materials they want to get rid of, and let's say, and you can only carry 2,000 pounds. Don't go take that 6,000 pounds just trying to make a few extra dollars. Don't go do it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. If you go out there and you chase that stuff, man, listen, you will fail. You won't be successful in this business, and you'll quit quick. You'll quit. Have you ever thought putting a winch system on your trailer to pull the trash off? Yes, I have. I have thought about that. And to be honest with you, I actually tried it, but it didn't work. And maybe because it didn't work, probably because A, I probably didn't know what the hell I was doing, and B, I don't know, man. It just seemed like it would have been a hassle. Like I put it on, and it seemed like it would have just been like a fucking hassle. And I was just like, fuck that. And another reason why I'm not looking into that, because come 2021, man, I'm not running. Y'all don't hold me to this, but I'm heavily considering not even running utility trailers no more. So that's why y'all don't see. That's why they not branded, right? That's why I didn't put no brand on it. That's why I didn't put no sticker on it. Like that's why I didn't brand it, because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep running them or not. So, but that would be a good idea, man. I mean, if you can figure out how to put a winch system on there and it works for you, I say go for it. Like you thinking the right way for sure. My landfill is about 40 miles away from my area. I think it's far. How far is your landfill? So 40 miles, man. You must stay in like the country area somewhere, Omar. That's kind of far. Um, Here's another thing too. Here's what I figured out, right, about landfills. And I don't know if this is my area or what, but here's what I figured out about landfills. When I first started this business, I did just like everybody else. I went to Google and I Googled landfills. When I Google landfills, only two pops up, and both of them are ridiculous high. And I just kept saying to myself like, there's no way it's only two landfills. But I'm just like, hey, that's what Google say, blah blah. And maybe like 3 weeks went by, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. So here's what I did. Here's what I did, and y'all can use this trick. I called every single dumpster rental company around me, and here's basically what I said. I was like, "Hey, I got a dump trailer with some stuff full of it, and can you tell me which landfill I can go take it to?" And do y'all know when I did that, I found out about seven more landfills in my area. So it's a total of seven landfills that's not even on Google. Or they are on Google, but they not called landfill, right? It's some landfills that they may be called recycling something, or it may be somebody's name or something like that. So and for some reason they not good with the websites out here. I don't know if that's something in y'all city, but like if you not sure landfill, if you got a funny feeling, call dumpster rentals in your area and just be like, hey, I got a dump trailer full of stuff, man, and I just don't know where I can take it. Is there any place where I can take it? And they'll tell you. And more than 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you which landfill to go to and how much it costs. And I found seven, and six of those are not even online. So I'm like, damn. And to answer your question, my bad. My landfill is about the closest one is about 15 minutes. The furthest one is about 45 minutes. Keep talking, big homie. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Winch system the same as chain and skid. Charged up, yeah, yeah, man. But like I say, when I tried to do it, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And if you know about that type of stuff, if you know about pulleys and tracks and all that, you may be able to have better luck than I did. My landfill is 5 minutes away. They only charge $9 for trucks under 16 foot. Anything over 16 foot is 35 a ton. Damn, man, that's pretty cheap. $9 or 35. That's pretty cheap, man. Everybody, literally, man. I haven't found no talk to anybody with higher fees, dump fees than me. Y'all gonna make more money than me. I'm telling y'all. Trying to get my first client. Wish me luck. Have a 10-yard trailer. Yeah, man. Good luck. Good luck, man. Stay persistent. Stay persistent. And if you on Google, Craigslist, run Facebook ads, man. Y'all use Facebook. You utilize Facebook ads. Use Facebook. Call it a special. They'll definitely come. Craigslist, Facebook, run Google ads. You'll definitely get it. And once they start, trust me, once they start coming in, they're gonna be rolling in. You know. And granted, and I want y'all to think, and y'all should already know this, but when you first start a business, man, don't expect the phone to be ringing off the hooks. I mean, it may happen. The phone may ring off the hooks immediately, when you start. But just be prepared for it if it don't ring off the hooks. So how often do you get flat tires? Very often. Let me see. If I had to put, I say one a week. I mean, let's say one a week, one every 2 weeks. On a bad month, let's say on a good month, I'm sorry, one a week, one every 2 weeks. On a good month, I mean, it's been times where, man, I caught two or three flats in the same week. Or it's been times where I ain't catch no flats that week. But I mean, it's definitely something that you have to prepare for. It's definitely something that you have to always keep in mind. Always keep you a spare. Always keep you a brand new tire. I don't use used tires. I used to use used tires, but it seemed like they go quicker than new tires. So I always keep me new tires on the trailer. Um, Not new tires on the trailer, but a new spare. So every time I replace a tire on a trailer, it's a new one. It's not another used one. We had to do the plywood walls because the steel is very expensive here. Yeah, I heard the price of steel is kind of high right now because of COVID. How long did you use yours till you went to metal? Uh Shit, that's a good question. How long did I want to say about a month, maybe 3 weeks. It was soon. I want to say about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It was soon. And listen, man, customers still. Let me tell you about the wood size. Customers is still going to throw their trash in there. As long as you paint it up good, they still going to throw their trash in there. Now they might be looking like, man, what the hell is this? But I can put my trash in here. You say yeah. Like that didn't. No customer ever turned me away because I had wood size. I think for me personally, it was more so of a brand thing. Like I don't like wood, and people put wood on dump trailers. I don't like that. It looks kind of tacky to me, so I'm not a fan of it. But hey, if you got to do what you got to do, right? Like I did it. I did it, and it made me some money, and then shit. It made me some money. I got metal put on there, and shit. I was renting it out before I even had the metal painted. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Not a lot of blacks in this game, so let's get it. Yeah, man, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Keep talking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all. I just want y'all to know, right? Like, even though it's simple to get in this business, because I don't want nobody doing this. I don't want nobody watching me and they like, man, that's all he did. All he did was get a pickup truck and a trailer, and now he got a business. Yes, that is all I did, but it's not easy, right? Like if you fail, it's not gonna be because somebody didn't tell you. Because I'm gonna tell you, right? You got to be mentally strong. You got to be patient. Like you can be successful in this business. You absolutely can be successful, but it's difficult. It's difficult to be successful, and it's different levels to success, right? Like you can have two dump trailers and be fine and be absolutely successful, right? If you got your two dump trailers, you can rent them out 2-3 times a week, and that may be success for you. That may put you in a position whether it's extra money or whether you're retired or whatever the case may be. Success really depends on you. Or you may have four utility trailers and that's it. It's like success really depends on how you value it, what you think about it. But you can be successful. You just have to stick in there. For those tires, let the air out, fill halfway with slim sealant, and the rest with air. Best advice I got. Haven't had a flat since. So you saying let the air out the tire, fill it with some slim sealant, and then the rest with air. Best advice I got. Haven't had a flat since. I may try that. Did you put that on your dumpster trail on your dumpster tires? Or what? I may try that. I mean, at this point, I'm open to anything. At this point, I am open to anything you want to come to tires. Northern Two have great prices for trailer tires. Slime, okay. Yeah, I may try that, Bruce. I may try that. Yep, on the trailer tires. I may try that, man, because listen, I done tried every fucking thing. It's so stressful. I'm getting to the point to where I'm thinking about eventing something like maybe like a fucking some metal flaps, magnet flaps or something. I don't know, man, but it's crazy. I'm definitely gonna try that. I'm definitely gonna. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow. And I got some deliveries tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try that tomorrow. But I'll let you know if it worked. Got you live this time, baby, so I can soak up some of this dumpster rental game, baby. How much I missed? JRE, yeah, man, you missed a lot. I think we like what 44 minutes in. We basically was talking about can you be successful in this business? Can you be successful in the dumpster rental game? And to reiterate a little bit, yes and no, yes and absolutely, yes you can, no you can't. And I see a lot of people, especially on YouTube, right? They just glorify this business, and they just make it seem like everything is just peaches and cream, and that's really not the case, y'all. Like everybody that's subscribed to me, I'm going to be completely transparent with y'all. Like I want y'all. I want to be honest with y'all. I want to tell y'all and show y'all like what goes on behind the scenes. Like my plans and everything. Like it's not peaches and cream. And I imagine that's with any business or anything in life, period. If it's easy, maybe it's not worth having. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the dumpster rental business, it's easy to start, but man, to maintain is difficult. Then to grow is difficult. And to make money, you got to grow. Whether that be to 1 to 3 dump trailers or 1 to 20 roll offs, you got to grow. And it's difficult to grow because you got your dump fees. You got your dump fees. You got your insurance. If you're doing everything the right way, if you get to a point to where you legal all the way around, and I mean registrations, registration for your business, all the insurance you need, and everything like that. That stuff costs. That stuff costs. That stuff costs, man. For me to have, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For me to see a profit, let me see how many dumpsters are. For me to see a profit, I need to sell. Let me see how many dumpsters I need to sell. I need to sell 2 dumpsters a day for me to have a profit, for me to see green, and that's like I say, that's based on me. It may be different for y'all, but I need to sell 2 dumpsters a day for me to be like, okay, this. And granted, it took me a long time to get to that point. Like, it's not going to be. You're not going to start. And let me just say this: you may start off, you may luck up, in the first day, your phone is blowing off the hook, especially if you stay somewhere where it's not a lot of companies, or you may get to a point to where it's like, man, my phone ain't wrong all fucking week. You listen, it's the phone not going. You gonna have a time in this business where you gonna call your work phone just to make sure that motherfucker working. Like, that's how slow you. Yeah, I've done it. I'm not gonna be honest with y'all. I've done it. Like I'm like, well, damn, is my phone working? Let me call it to make sure, and I call it and it rings and it's like, damn, yep, it is working. Customers ain't calling me. I've thought about quitting plenty of times. And for those who never backed up a trailer, man, I've thought about quitting. I've thought about quitting like immediately, like, cause I didn't know how to fucking drive a trailer. And if you never drove a trailer before, trust me when I say, if you're not patient, you gonna quit. And because you can't drive a trailer, because you can't back a trailer, that's gonna make you quit. Now here's where I differentiate from a lot of people. I went to go practice. You know what I mean? I went to go practice all day, all night. Every free time I had, I put my trailer on the back of my truck and I took that motherfucker everywhere, every single place. I took it through drive-throughs. I took it everywhere just to learn how to do it, because when I first started, it was just like, man, like that shit was difficult. But I'm like, I want to do this. I got to do this. I thought about quitting. I'm like, I can't quit, and I learned with it. But if that's not something you willing to do, you gonna break right then and there. Yep, keep rocking, my dude. Yes, sir. How long it take you to get a second dumpster? Uh, Let me see. Maybe 2 months. 2 months, give or take. It's best to start this business in the fall and the winter. When spring comes, boom. Yes, that's absolutely my biggest tip. People say it. People, it's crazy. Like, people be like, man, it's the winter time. I'm not gonna make no money. But it's a lot of other shit you got to figure out. And when the spring and summertime come, you don't want to be trying to figure that shit out and trying to make some money. So the fall, winter is absolutely the best time to start this business. Absolutely, because you're going to get to a point to where you're gonna really have to figure out who you are as a business owner. What I mean by that is, you're gonna come to an obstacle where it's like, okay, I gotta get over this obstacle. And you're gonna find out if you are a business owner, if you can be a business owner. A lot of people come to that obstacle and They get hit in the mouth by it, and they do one or two things. They either tuck their tail in and go back working for somebody else, or most people's like, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nothing's gonna stop me. You know, man, I'm gonna have to rewatch this, see what else I missed. Yes sir, man. I just gotta I just want to let y'all know, man. Like, I just want to be transparent with y'all. That's why I do these live podcasts for y'all, because man, I see a lot of BS on YouTube. I swear, I see a lot of BS. I see a lot of, like, and granted, when I was on YouTube, because before I started this business, I was on YouTube, right? I was looking, and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? From what I saw, from now me doing this business, I'm like, man, that shit ain't. Hold on, now that's some bullshit. Like, wait a minute, nah, it don't go like that. Like, oh, nah, hell no. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this YouTube thing, and I'm gonna just be straightforward with y'all, transparent with y'all. Where do I get a contract to give the customers? Um, So here's what I did with my contract, and I get this question a lot about the contract. Here's what I did with the contract. I went. Here's another thing too. Like, this how far I'm willing to take this shit as a business owner. I went and I did two rentals. I went to go rent a rental car, and I went to go rent a U-Haul. And I didn't even fucking need it. I just wanted to see their contract. I went, I saw what they put in their contracts, and I converted that to dumpster rentals, basically. I was like, okay, they got this in here. The contract is basically like everything we talked about verbally on paper. That's how I came up with my contract. And then I used Square to actually create it. If you go to square.com and you go to the contract section, they let you create a contract. And I literally was going over U-Haul contract, and I was going over the rental car contract, and I was just reading it. I'm like, okay, I need to take that. I don't need that. I need this. I don't need that. And I just made my own fucking contract. But that's the type of stuff that you gotta go through as a business owner. Like, you gotta figure that shit out, and that shit can be a headache if you don't know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. It was a headache. But I'm like, okay, I don't know it. Ain't nobody talking about it on YouTube. You're not gonna find nobody on YouTube talking about the contracts when it comes to dumpster rental business. So when I got to that point, I'm like, man, nobody talking about the contracts. Like, damn. So I had to figure that out on my own. And I'm like, man. But see, that's what being a business owner means. Sometimes you're gonna get hit with an obstacle, and you just gotta break through that motherfucker. And it cost me money. It cost me money to go rent a U-Haul truck, and go rent a rental car and see what they was putting in their contracts, and to learn about, okay, how can I put that in mine? Now, B, what I got to do to formulate this contract. But to answer your question, man, I know I went on a bit of a rant right there, but to answer your question, that's how I did it, and I use Square. So if you go to squareup.com, you can create you a contract. I'm not saying you got to go rent you a car or go rent you a U-Haul truck, but that's basically what I did. Basically everything you say verbally to your customer should be on paper. So, example, if a customer calls me and they want a 7 yard for 2 days, okay, you want a 7 yard for 2 days, that needs to be on the contract. I tell them it's this price. That needs to be on the contract. I tell them that the stuff they can't put in there, that needs. So everything you tell your customer verbally needs to be on paper, and they need to sign it. So, to simplify, that's what. So everything you talk to verbally, that's what needs to be in your contract. I ain't gonna lie. You got the JRE looking into the dumpster rental game, baby. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. It's very lucrative. I mean, you in junk removal. To be honest, like, oh, that's also what you missed, man. We was talking about junk removal. I was telling them junk removal is very, very lucrative, but they go hand in hand. Dumpster rental and junk removal literally go hand in hand, and you can literally upsell or downsell a customer. So if I got a junk removal company and a customer called me and they say, how much to clean out my garage? I say $450, and they like, that's a little high. Well, I can rent you a dumpster for $250. Or vice versa. A customer called me and say, how much to rent a dumpster? $250. I need it for 7 days. Well, I only give it to you for 2 days. Well, it ain't gonna work. Or I can charge you 300 and I can come clean it out in a day for you. So they go hand in hand. So I definitely recommend if you do junk removal, do dumpster rental. If you do dumpster rental, do junk removal. They literally go hand in hand. Me, it's just not my thing. I'm gonna stick to curbside pickups. And granted, if I I may get into junk removal, but you just got to have that solid person that you work with, somebody that you trust, somebody that you can start with, because starting out, you ain't going to be able to hire nobody because you ain't got the funds to. I mean, unless you got the money put to the side or something. So you got to find somebody who's willing to help you in the beginning when it comes to junk removal. Are you DBA doing business as? No, I got an LLC. Thank you for all the information. It's much appreciated. If Lord willing, I'm putting my ducks in a row to get this dumpster business up and running. Congratulations, David. Um, yeah, man. Congratulations. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Have you thought about going into real estate? Yes, I'm actually into real estate, as far as like buying property and flipping property and building it up. No call yesterday. Book my trailer today. Be prepared for the slow days. Yes, man. Slow days is going to happen. Slow days is absolutely going to happen. That's why I say if you're not good with money, you going you're not gonna be successful in this business. If you're not good with money, if you don't have the strength to say, okay, my business made $2,000 after everything, after the expenses and all that. We made $2,000 this week. If you don't have the strength to put that money back into it, or or the let's just say shit, if something happened and you need that $2,000, like that's just something you're gonna have to deal with. But you have to put that at least 50% back in your business. A good rule of thumb is to put 50% back into your business. So if you make 2,000, 1,000 of that needs to go back into your business. Me, I do like 75, 80% back. Shit, sometimes 90% back. Just depends. But I put everything back. Do it. It's in the money. Yes, yes, it is. See, Parrish, I put out my first ad on Craigslist. All right, you put out your first ad on Craigslist. What about Facebook? You should have. You should have. I know Craigslist is $5. Put out two ads on Facebook. Two posts on Facebook. Run two of them, and spend. I don't know how much your budget is, but spend 30 to 60 on both for a week. You're right. Other motherfuckers don't expose you to contracts or how to get leads. Yes, man. Yes, yes. Like when I first started this business, I jumped on YouTube, and I granted, I'm not, coming at no other YouTubers, but it's just like I want to be transparent with y'all. Like everything on YouTube, you just gotta like what I learned a big lesson with YouTube and starting this business. Like I went on YouTube thinking one thing, and when I actually got in this business, I realized it was something else. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show people like, I'm gonna be completely transparent with y'all. Like, it's nowhere you can talk about contracts. It's nowhere like how to get leads. No advertising. Nobody talking about slow days, what they doing in the slow days. Nobody talking. They just showing you, how they living, which is good. Which is good, I guess. But I really needed it. Facebook and next door. Okay, cool, cool. That's what's up, C Parrish. They want the publicity. Yes, that's all. That's all it is, man. If you notice on maybe the last few videos, I stopped asking for subscribers. Like I'm at the point where I'm only focused on y'all. For those who are subscribed, I'm only focused on y'all. I want to help y'all. I want to better y'all. Like y'all are my focus. So if y'all notice, y'all probably didn't notice or maybe notice like I don't even ask y'all to subscribe. I don't ask for subscribers. Like, fuck it. If you don't want to subscribe, cool. I don't care about the people that's not here. I care about helping y'all. I want y'all to be entrepreneurs. Like, I want y'all to be financially free. I told y'all on one of my other lives, like, one of my goals is to legitimately help 100 people within the next 2 years start this dumpster filling business. That's my goal. So right now I think we have like 2,000 subscribers, and I just want to help y'all, man. Like I'm not asking for people to subscribe to my videos no more. I'm not saying, hey, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That's what everybody doing because they just want, like you said, Speedy, rip my dumpster, Speedy. They want publicity, and that's not me, man. Like I can give two fucks about it. Like I generally want to help y'all grow y'all business. I generally want to see people be successful because, you know, it's so much freedom being your own boss. So much freedom being your own boss, man. And I want to see a lot of that for people. Do you have your CDL? If not, what's up? What's your plans on that with the issues of the DOT and roll offs? Aaron Johnson, that's a good question. I don't legally need. I do plan on getting my CDLs. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get my CDLs. Because like I said, I want to get in the roll offs and all that. But I did a little bit of research, and I don't have to legally get my CDLs just yet until I start getting like 20 yards. But I was doing some research, and I haven't done with it, but I'm gonna come back on this. Like I've been seeing some people say there's a setup to where you can have roll offs and not have your CDLs. So I'm still doing my research on that. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger on roll offs yet. But trust me, when I get there, I'm definitely gonna share it with y'all. I removed two snowmobiles for 250 and recycled that material for $52, 2 hours of work, and paid my nephew $30. Yes, man, that's how you gotta do it. Junk removal is very, very lucrative. Rent my dumpster, Speedy. Yes, like junk removal is very lucrative. I'm in dumpster rental and versus junk removal. You'll see people with dumpster rental business try to hype up dumpster rental, but I'm gonna be man, junk removal is way more lucrative than these dumpsters. I'm gonna be honest. So if you got somebody you can work with, if you got somebody you trust, go right ahead and jump in junk removal. He's telling the truth. Listen, yes sir, thank you. Why people have to be MFers? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Kush. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Uh, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, man, y'all can be successful in this business, man. Like you just got to be mentally strong. Be mentally strong. Do what you got to do. Overcome obstacles. Gonna come. You're gonna get hit. It's not easy maintaining and growing this business. You're gonna get hit with obstacles. Your phone is not gonna ring. You're not gonna make no money. It's gonna be points where you don't make any money. But you gotta face that shit head on, and you gotta go out there and get it. As long as your truck and trailer rated under 26 and 1 pounds, you good. 26,000, you good. 26 and 1 without CDL, and you screwed up if you get caught. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. So I gotta find some equipment. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. But I may get my CDLs. I may just get my CDLs for the experience, and just like that training, because I just started driving trailers this year. Like matter of fact, when I started this business was my first time ever driving a trailer. So even if I don't have to get my CDLs, I may end up getting my CDLs just for the training. Like information is very valuable. I feel like if I go get my CDLs, man, they can probably teach me something when it comes to backing. You know, that'll probably definitely speed up the process of my learning. So here's my question: what are your thoughts on cats selling courses for 1,800, 2,500? I feel like I guess it depends on you know what the course is. Like I always encourage people to go out there, and even with my program, it's like $45 to get into my mentor program. But I encourage people to do it on their own. But at the same time, you know if you want to pay to not make no mistakes, that's basically all it is, right? It's basically like, okay, I don't want to make no mistakes, so let me pay this $2,000, and then I don't have, and I can get all the information that I need. So it's like 50-50 with me. Like, if somebody charge 18 to $2,500 a course, how much money can you realistically make? Like, what's your return? I look at it as an investment. Like, what would be your return on investment? If I spend $2,500 on a course, okay, what type of information that I can get from that course, and how can I apply it? And when I apply it, how much money can I make? You know, is the course relevant? Is the course giving me, because some people do courses just to, get the money. But some people actually do courses to actually teach people. So it's 50-50. It's I encourage people to go out there and get it on your own. But like if you don't want to make the mistakes, if you kind of just want to like jump the line, you kind of just want to like get into it and get information, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's literally that's what I think about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Now if you charging 25, like the dumpster rental business course, like let's say if I start a course for dumpster rental business, I would never charge $2,500 because I know it only take $2,500 to get in this business. So why would I charge $2,500? And then on top of that, you got to spend another $2,500. So like it just depends on what type of business it is. What's the return on investment? What type of information are you getting? Are you getting proprietary information? Because it's like franchises, right? Like if you start a franchise business, you got to pay. You got to pay to get in, and then on top of that, you got to pay to start it. So it just depends on the information. That's what I think. It just depends on the information. The pallet business. No, I wouldn't pay $2,500 for the pallet business. That's ridiculous. And here's why. I actually looked into the pallet business a couple of times simply because I got a truck. Here's why I wouldn't pay $2,500 on the pallet business, because it's one of those business that you have to be in a certain area for it to work, and basically you're going to pay $2,500 just to figure out if you in that certain area. You know what I mean? Like, or just to figure out if you can do it or not. So I think it's a waste. Now, if you can start a pallet business from any parts of the city, any parts of the world, and you pay $2,500, and you can go after you take that course, you can start your pallet business the next day, then go for it. But what they don't tell you about the pallet business is that you can't do that shit everywhere. You cannot do it everywhere. It's only certain cities that pay for pallets. Like where I'm at, ain't nobody paying for no damn pallet. Nobody's paying for no pallet. And if it wasn't for me doing my research, I would have learned. I probably would have paid $2,500 for a course, and then took that and then found out like, damn, I can't even do this business. So that's why I wouldn't do it. There are cats paying that. Yeah, man. I mean, best of luck to them. Like, hey, if they want the information, like information is not free. Like information is not free. Think about it like college. You can't go to college and learn some shit for free. So, hey, I get it. I get it. And you got another thing too. Here's another thing too, that people hit me up all the time. So like I charge $45 for my mentor program, right? And people hit me up all the time, but they don't be serious. So it's like, man, you're not even serious. So that's why I started charging $45 one time, because it's like that now with that $45, that kind of like separate the people that's not serious, because you'll get people that waste your time, man. Like people will hit you up and they will just strictly waste your time, like literally waste your time, So he might be charging 2,500 just because he only want to deal with people that's serious. He only want to help people that want to help themselves. Because if he gave that course out for free, trust me when I tell you, 1,000,001 people would waste his time. But you can't waste my time if you pay the 2,500. You can learn and do it free for $999. I seen one guy starting at 15,000 for mentoring, depending on the package you picked. He didn't bump his damn head. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you gotta ask yourself, $15,000. How much money can I make off the 15,000? Like it's a lot of money. It's definitely a lot of money. But if I drop $15,000, I better be able to make, $200, $300, $400,000. You better, like, franchises cost that. Like it costs $15,000 to get started with a Subway franchise. It costs $10,000 to get started with an Amazon franchise. Like for $15,000, you better set me up real good. You can learn and do it for the free 99. Yes, you can learn this information. You can learn it. You can. But you gotta think of it like this, JRE. Like some people don't have the time. Some people don't have the resources to go out there and do it. So it's just like, they pay for the convenience. You know what I mean? Like, for example, my yard, right? I pay somebody to do my yard. Not because I don't know how to do it. It's just because I don't have the time to, I can go and learn how to do it and go buy the equipment, but I don't have the time to learn about that. So I just pay somebody. Hey man, they are time wasters. Yes, yes, people do waste your time, man. They literally like people waste my time all the time. Like I even got people that join my mentorship for they pay $40 to then waste my time. It's like, man, you paid $45 to waste my time. Like you obviously don't value nothing. You don't value anything. So that 15,000 doesn't even include equipment. Oh yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. No, no. I can go get a Subway. I can start with Subway at $15,000. That stuff ain't right. People out here need help seriously. It's messed up what these people will do when they see how to use people energy. Yes, Aaron Johnson. That's correct. That's correct. And I want y'all to look at it both sides though. Like people do need help, right? And you got to give back and you got to help. But people will waste y'all time, man. People will seriously. You try to help somebody, and if they don't put anything in it, like if they don't pay you a consultation fee or if they don't pay for your package, they will be ungrateful. Or not even ungrateful, like they wouldn't value it, like they would not take you serious, like when people get something and they didn't have to work for it or they didn't have to sacrifice anything for it or they not invested in it, then they just waste your time. But yeah, people definitely need help, man. Like if you guys, that's why I'm talking to y'all, like I don't mind sharing nothing with y'all. I do these podcasts every week. I damn sure don't mind doing anything with y'all. I did. And just for clarity, I'm advocating for those who do any kind of money, who do have that kind of money. Oh yeah, most definitely. Brian Richardson, are you using any dump trailers? No, no, I'm not using any dump trailers. Clear media marketing. Folks that need help with a hand up, then we help, and then cash and burn. Next. Yes, sir. That's right. Clear media marketing. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Roll off system 23K, 15K gone. What you mean by that? In my dumpster speedy. Roll off system 23K. But yeah, y'all. So hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all go and let me know if y'all like these podcasts. If y'all like these podcasts, y'all let me know. Um, hit the like button if y'all like it. I can kind of keep track, and I know I do pretty good on them. I just want to make sure charged up services. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button if y'all feeling this podcast, man. I appreciate it, and I just want to see if y'all feeling it or not. I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna keep them going. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, Steve's podcast is dope. Time well spent. Big E, yes sir, yes sir. Smash the like button, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all smash the like button, man. And I think I got a video dropping this week. Maybe Friday or something like that. I'm not sure, but I would definitely keep these podcasts rolling. I see y'all smashing that like button, so I'll definitely keep it rolling. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.